Hey guys, my name's Lucas and this is Drum Tip Tuesdays. Alright, so this week we're going to be talking about setup. This is part one of a series of a couple videos I'm going to be doing about setup because I think setup is extremely important and it's something that drummers don't think about very much. They just do it whatever the way they have always done it. And a lot of times you're carrying with you a lot of bad habits that don't necessarily make sense and are going to be hindering your playing. Okay, so now when I'm talking about setup, I don't mean what types of cymbals you have, what types of drums you have. I'm talking about setup as in where and how you arrange these various instruments to form a drum set that's going to allow you to play efficiently and comfortably. All right? So when I say efficiently, I mean that we're setting the drums up in a way that allows for easy movement between each instrument in a way that's going to allow us to play fluidly and not have to move our arms a whole lot to hit all the different instruments, okay? Now when I talk about comfortably, I mean I'm talking about arranging the drums and the cymbals in a way that you're not going to hurt yourself after playing for a long time, okay? So that includes your posture at the instrument and also includes the way that your wrists and your arms have to work to play the drums. Right. So now the first tip, and this is a really short one, and this is a really easy one to do, and it's going to improve your posture about 50-fold if you're setting it up the wrong way. Okay. So the easiest thing to do to improve your posture is a sort of a subconscious exercise. Okay. So a lot of drummers set up their snare drum really low. Down almost right at their kneecaps when they're sitting on the stool. Okay, so I think the rationale behind this is that if I set up my snare drum this low, then I'm never going to accidentally hit the rim of the drum. Okay, and I can understand that. There's nothing more annoying than going for a nice crack on your snare drum and just hitting a rim. Okay, super lame, can really kill the mood. However, this snare drum setup is only going to encourage you to have bad posture. And the reason is, when I have my snare drum way down here like this, I no longer have to sit up straight in order to address this instrument in a way that I'm not going to be hitting rims all the time, okay? So, a great way to improve your posture at the drum kit is to move that snare drum up. Now, I'm not talking about really high, I'm just talking about high enough so that if I'm sitting with really crappy posture, well, guess what? I'm probably going to be hitting a lot of rims, and it's going to get annoying. So if I set up my instrument in a way where it's nice and high, now not too high, not crazy, but it's high enough that I have to sit up straight, so my back, and I'm not talking about sitting up like stupid, like a weirdo, okay? All I need you to do is set up so your back is fairly straight, just comfortably straight, and now when I address this instrument with this proper posture, now all of a sudden I'm never going to hit the rim, okay? I don't have to worry about it as long as I have good posture. However, if my posture starts getting crappy, well, all of a sudden I'm going to start hitting rims and it's going to serve as an awesome reminder for me, hey, you need to sit up or else you're going to end up hurting your back and looking like an old crotchety old man, like a hunchback, okay? And nobody wants that. And also, if you have good posture, people will, the audience and your other musicians will appreciate that, okay? A drummer who sits over like this looks bored, he looks not really into it. A drummer who's sitting up straight, you're going to be looking around a little bit more. You're not going to be focused so much down here. You're looking around, interacting with the other musicians, interacting with the audience. It just looks more professional, okay? Good drummers have good posture. If you take a look at a guy like Jeff Hamilton, one of the best jazz drummers out there right now, Jeff Hamilton has extremely good posture, and he sets his drum kit up in a way that allows him to, that almost forces him to keep that good posture. And you can too, just with this easy snare drum tip, okay? There's part one of my video on setup. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I read every comment that comes in. Also, check out my website, www.lucasloud.com. I've got all my lessons on there, and I've got a bunch of play-along tracks for you to play along with from a couple previous lessons. Go ahead and check that out. Thanks for tuning in to Drum Tip Tuesdays. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week on Tuesday. Thank you.